see you. I didn't see you at first. Thanks. I had to wait in line. I sent you a text, but.
Holy moly.
I know. Well, at least it's not too crowded yet.
No, I think we ought to take advantage and go up and down the street real quick.
I want to just live here. Live here. This is just so quaint and so cute.
Don't drive over the poop. Like this at all. I don't know what I expected. I want to see. Oh yeah.
Why does this seem so familiar? It's only 207. Wasn't the other one 220? This is nothing. So we got up there, we realized there's actually a road that you didn't have to take the stairs.
Oh, but it's all worth it.
We don't do our homework, you guys know that already. But we share with you so you know when you come, you don't have to hike 205 stairs.
But definitely the horse and buggy made it. They knew.
Yeah, and we stopped at the restroom and we get out and the two horse and buggy toury things pull up and we're like, oh my gosh. So it was got a little crowded up there, but so I think we're about down to 1 mile left till we're back to the town, the main area. But we're kind of rushing because of our puppies, but kind of not worrying about it either. We're gonna see the fort, and what else we wanted to go see the Grand Hotel. So fingers crossed that we can get at least on the deck of the Grand Hotel. Somebody said it costs some money just to sit on the deck, but we're not sure. We haven't done it before, so we're gonna figure it out. There's some springs here.
It says right there, water unsafe for drinking.
Oh yeah, don't drink it? Okay. But look it was the funds for the canopy and fountain and benches are in memory of Dwight Hulbert Wood, who perished after his bicycle was struck by a horse-drawn fire engine. Gosh, in 1909. coffees.
And we had the best apricot Danish.
Which is gone.
Oh, she ate it so quick. It was incredible.
I'm surprised he shared with me.
I'd never seen anyone eat so fast.
Hey, it worked up an appetite. This is gorgeous. I can totally remember watching an episode of Keep Your Daydream when Trish was sitting out here on the Adirondack. I can't say the name of these chairs. Adirondack. Is that right? Adirondack chairs? I think that's what these are. That is the hardest word for me. I give Stan a hard time and then I can't say that.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Oh, this is so gorgeous.
Big, long, green grass.
All the geese.
All the Canadian geese. It's just absolutely beautiful.
And their fecal matter.
Hey, we don't got to talk about that.
No, but you know what?
Let's not talk about the negative.
Let's talk about what we just saw on the other side of the island with the, we're not sure if it was Navy or Army or what, but.
Oh, at the, what is it?
Yeah.
The British, what do they call it? The British port or whatever that was.
There's British Point or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah. So what was that? What did we witness, Stan?
I don't know what I was witnessing, but they were making like a portable dock for evacuations. And what they were doing was bringing them in with these big Huey helicopters and dropping them in the water from the mainland. And it's in preparation if they ever had to evacuate Mackinac Island. Well, what a thought. Why couldn't they have done that in Hawaii?
And this is probably what spurred it, is what we're thinking.
That's what my guess is, but who knows? You know.
Yeah, it was amazing to stand there and watch that training exercise, though. And the manpower and the helicopters and.
They have these little PT boats, man. It cracks me up. The military really has these little old PT boats. But what a feat to try to get all that equipment over here. But nevertheless, I discovered that they could probably make a bridge over anything as long as they want.
Yeah, they drop these pods that the helicopters bring over, and then takes them maybe 5 minutes, 4 minutes, and then they pop open, and it's a road. It's a
2-lane road, and which tells me they can build a road over water anywhere.
It was fun to watch.
Well,
I could have sat
what they were saying, it was like a portable dock, and to me, it was a road. It's how they make roads when there's no bridges. Or how they make bridges when there's no bridge.
If it was a bridge, where would it take you to? Like a ship, I guess? I guess a ship.
No.
Get on the ship.
Can you imagine if you're in a different country and you need to get over a river?
Yeah, that's neat.
They just throw a tank over and just put it down, and now they've got a bridge to go over that.
That's phenomenal.
That's crazy.
It was really fun to watch, yeah. Really fun to watch.
I mean, I don't know how long of a span that they can make that, but my gosh. They were making a long dock is what they were making. But to me, what I saw was a 2-lane road.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
Because you had the yellow dividing line.
Anyway, that's enough out of that. But
yeah, so we still have a few more things we want to see. And then it's warming up nice. It was, what, 51 this morning? It's freezing. It was freezing for the longest time. I think I finally feel warm now. I think it's about, I feel like it's 70. But you said it's only going to get to 65 today?
Yeah, just 65 degrees, but clear skies, the most beautiful day you could have ever asked for. Gorgeous.
Yeah. I got 61, but it feels a lot warmer. It's because we've got all these layers on. But
I know, I was ready to give her my jacket because of all the whining that was going on, man.
I was shivering.
You were so cold.
Shivering. I finally took the cotton out of my ears too. It's probably why I'm still talking so loud, because I feel like I've had to yell.
All right, let's go check out the rest of this.
All right, this will be fun. Finish it strong. Island house. Look at that house. right, we're heading into Fort Mackinac, established in 1780. It's gonna cost a little bit extra, so adult tickets are $15.50, and then children 5 to 12 are $9.25.
Everything is going to cost a little bit extra.
You know, this is probably a one and done. Although I did talk to this lady in line earlier, and she was here like 40 years ago. And she was, you know, probably in her 60s.
40 years ago?
Yeah, she goes, oh, I remember, and all these things. So she was super excited. So who knows, you know, we could be back someday. For tickets. Boy, we're gonna work out today. Look at that. That is steep.
Both wearing two different uniforms. Currently I'm wearing the undress uniform of the United States Army in the 1880s, and Jack is wearing the dress uniform of the United States Army in the 1880s. But you notice on the uniform the 23, that's because we're representing soldiers from the 23rd Infantry Regiment. Companies E and Company K were stationed here from 1884 all the way to 1890. The reason why is because at that point in time, Fort Mackinac was serving as the headquarters of the 2nd National Park. In theory, the soldiers were the caretakers of that national park, but of course they'd be maintaining more of their soldierly duties. Some of these things were drilling, practicing their marksmanship, doing fatigue duty, and also firing off salute shots, just like we're about to do for you folks in just a few minutes. An 1841 6-pound smoothbore field gun. It's a very long name, so the soldiers called it the 6-pounder. Now the name just meaning 1841, meaning it was made and adopted in the year 1841. 6-pound meaning it shoots 6-pound cannonballs. Smoothbore meaning there's no grooves inside the barrel to give it a nice spiral, so it's not as accurate, kind of like how you throw a football. Its maximum range is about 1 mile, but its more effective range is about a half mile, so about from here to the White Lighthouse out there in the harbor. But the field gun meaning it just has bigger wheels, so that way it's easier for us to move it through a field. Also easier for us to roll it up to the edge of the platform when we're ready to fire. So, in honor of you folks coming here today, how'd you like to see a salute shot for yourselves? Woo! Alright. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glove, I'm going to place it over this little hole right here called the vent. This will be trapping the oxygen inside. This is when Jack's going to search the piece. So what he's doing is taking the auger or gunner's worm, he's going to be spiraling it around in there. He's going to be cleaning out any leftover debris from our last fire. So next he'll grab our sponge. What he's going to do is, he's going to dip it in the bucket of water right here. Now he's going to sponge the piece, so what he's doing is ramming that sponge all the way down to the bottom here. This will be extinguishing any fiery embers within the cannon, and when he pulls it out you should hear a vacuum collapse, just like that. So now he'll grab our charge, which is wrapped in historically inaccurate tin foil. This is about 5 ounces of black powder in this charge. Back then they would use muslin cloth, but that's very flammable, so today we use a much safer substance. So now that he's loaded the piece, he can now ram the piece. So what he's doing is just ramming that charge all the way down here, so that way it's safe for us to move the cannon up to the edge of the platform. And as I mentioned earlier, this is a field gun, so when I said it's easier for us to move this all the way up to the edge of the platform, these wheels help out a lot because this cannon weighs about 1,500 pounds. So next what he's going to do is grab the gimlet. It's just a brass spike which he's going to put down the vent. This will be poking a hole in the tin foil, exposing the black powder. That way we're ready for our ignition device. The ignition device we're using today is called a friction primer. This is just a brass tube with black powder inside of that tube, and at the top is a chemical known as fulminate of mercury, which is very susceptible to friction. So when he attaches the lanyard to the little loop at the top of the friction primer and pulls it, a spark will shoot down, making a flame, igniting the black powder, and then the cannon will fire. At this point in time, it's my job to remind you, this is a cannon. It's loaded with real black powder. This will be loud. You can go ahead and cover your ears or take a video depending on your priorities in life.
I'm taking a video and a video.
So now that Jack's attached the lanyard, there's only 2 commands left to give, and they are ready, fire!
Woo!
And that's the cannon firing demonstration, folks.
Dang. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Whoa. Why are they so small? How small they are. First sergeant's room. He's special. His bed's not any bigger though. This is Market Street. Look at this.
If you want to take a look inside of the hotel, there's a $10 admission and you can get your tickets over here. This first white door.
Fabulous. First wide door, thank you. We paid $10 each to come in, and we have access to the porch, the first level here, and then I think it was, I don't know, another level. We've got a map. I don't know. We're going to go see what we can see.
Come here, we're going all over.
The Grand Hotel opened its doors in 1887 and is now a National Historic Landmark. At 660 feet, the Grand Hotel's front porch is the world's largest and is visible from Lake Huron when approaching the island. The front porch flowers include 1,375 geraniums in 147 planters. More than 150,000 overnight guests stay at Grand Hotel every season, and each of the 397 guest rooms has its own unique character. Hotel guests can enjoy mid-afternoon tea in the parlor or dress up for dinner and dancing to the sounds of a live orchestra. Did you know the 1980 movie Somewhere in Time, starring Christopher Reeves and Jane Seymour, was filmed on location at Grand Hotel? In fact, it's one of the first movies that Stan and I ever saw together, which made this trip even more special. What is it? Steamed. We just powered through the Grand Hotel, and we're gonna try to catch the 3 o'clock ferry. We want to get back down to Main Street, but I asked that gentleman, like, because you could tell he works here. He's got the jacket and the name tag. I said, where are you from? Because he had an accent, and from Jamaica, and he's just been here since June. I think that's so cool.
They work here for the summer.
And for the summer, and then go back. And I know he was actually the bartender. So
He would have been your best friend, huh,
he would have
Rhonda?
been my right.
Oh.
Yeah. Only if he'd served me a martini. All right. Well, we're gonna go down and see if we can get some souvenirs before we get back on the ferry and head back. Oh, I love this place. I don't know. People were saying, "Oh, it just smells like, honestly, like horse poop and fudge." And no, you can't miss this place. You've got to do it. Got to do it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So unexpected. So many unexpected things. Go around the island. See another side of it. Let's go.
Were you sleeping?
You haven't been sleeping. Don't get sleep like that.
I go.
Come here, you little rascal. You little rascal, they're fine. We made it. It's 3 minutes to 4. Whew, we made it, we did it.
What a day.
The longest we've ever left the dogs, but they were still sleeping. They're fine.
Well, the weather is so cool.
So
out there.
cool and so,
It's perfect.
yeah, they're great, they're happy. Oh, we did it. That was awesome.